Let's see. Oh, finally it's working. Hey everyone. That took me 3 tries before my phone kept freezing for some reason. So, welcome to my kitchen. I'm not making dinner tonight. I figured that would be really mean for me to make something good and you not to be able to eat it. So, but I did want to show you guys our new cookware, and you'll hear stuff going on in the background because I have family members who are here. My 5-year-old's working on getting ready for kindergarten. So, I wanted to show you our new cookware lines. We have 2 new lines of cookware. The first one is our stainless non-stick. So this is the best of both worlds. In fact, I'm going to turn my light on so that hopefully you guys can see it a little bit better. This is stainless and non-stick put together. There are some other ones like this on the market. However, ours is a little bit different because we like to be different and better. So ours is heat safe in the oven, okay? Heat safe on the stove, of course. And then ours, let me see if I can get up really close. Yeah, there we go. Ours has our non-stick. Can you hear that? Our non-stick is actually below the stainless line. So what that does is, number one, you can't scratch it. So you can use metal in this. Yay. And number 2, enough of the stainless is showing through in that honeycomb design so that you can get that nice sear. So this is the pan I would use for the recipe that I just posted, and I will be making that recipe later on this week for my family. It does come with a lid. It is lifetime guaranteed. So here's the lid. Like I said, oven safe to 450, and it is also dishwasher safe. Yes, you heard me right. Okay, so that is, and we have 2 sizes of this. We've got, this is the 12-inch, and then we also have a 10-inch. So, and they're both skillets. We came out with those 2 because that's what we found most people were wanting when they wanted to use stainless. They wanted a skillet. So that's that one. I'm gonna set it off to the side for just a minute, and then I'm gonna bring over our non-stick line. So, also 12-inch, also a skillet, also comes with a lid, also heat safe. This one is actually heat safe to 480, so it's even a higher heat safe rating than the non-stick stainless. So this is our non-stick 12-inch skillet, nice and deep. So you can get in, I know Chrissy posted earlier a picture of her taco meat. You can definitely still get lots, close to 5 pounds in here. Again, it is metal utensil safe. So I call this the relationship saver because how many of you out there have ever had your significant other or a child, maybe a teenager, who is using metal in your nonstick cookware, and you come home and you freak out because you're not supposed to use metal in nonstick cookware. So now that doesn't have to happen. You're good to go. It is also dishwasher safe if you wanted to put in the dishwasher. These are so easy. Oh, and there's, you might not see a hand, but she's right. Oh, there's the hand. So if you wanted to put this in the dishwasher, you could, but you don't have to because it is so easy to clean. And then, but wait, there's more. Then you can also remove the handle, okay? So I'm gonna tip you down just a little bit more. And this is a 2-step removable handle. We are the only company in North America that has this. It's actually patent pending because think about this for a second. If you are a fancy cook, I call it, I am not. But if you are a fancy cook and you can flip your eggs, imagine for a minute, now you wouldn't probably use this size pan anyway, but if you were flipping your eggs or your pancakes or whatever you had in your skillet with a regular removable handle that you're not positive is back on there, think for a minute about what that could also mean. This pan could also go flipping with your food, and then you've got a major disaster on your hands. So you're going to push in on this little button. Let me come in again closer. So you're going to push in on this button first, like that, and then you're gonna pull back on the whole handle. So it's really hard to do this like this, but I'm gonna see if I can. So you push in, yeah, pull back, and then you're lifting up. And you lift up at an angle, and then to put it back on, you're gonna do the same thing. So remember I said that this is also heat safe in the oven. So what you can do is use this as your trivet, so, or your hot pad. So you're gonna put it into the oven, you'll remove the handle, you'll bake it, whatever you're making, and then when it's time to get it out of the oven, you'll put the handle on and you'll pull it out. At my live parties, I'll put 2 different kinds of refrigerated cookie dough in here. No oil, no butter. Don't mix it in. I just crumble it into the pan, put it into the oven at 350. Oops, I just turned on my stove. Into the oven at 350 for about anywhere from 25 to 30 minutes. It just kind of depends on the oven. And then you have a giant Pizookie cookie for dessert, and you can add some homemade ice cream to it. So I thought what I would do, I'm going to show you one other pan, but I thought I would quickly show you guys. I've never done this before, but why not? There's a first time for everything, and live is always the way I like to go. So I'm going to put this on the stove, both of them, and I'm going to turn on the heat, and I'm going to burn some cheese because I want to show you guys how. So both of these, you do want to cook no higher than medium-high heat because you don't need to. So I've got both of them on about medium-high. I totally don't want to waste this cheese, so I'm going to eat it later because burnt cheese tastes really good to me. So I just have some of my pre-grated cheese. I'm just going to put a little bit in there, maybe in the middle. Ooh, it's getting warm already. Yep, that's hot. All right, and then a little bit in this one, and we're just going to let it sit and see what happens. Okay, so while those are going, I want to show you another piece of our non-stick line, but this is like the coolest pot, so I just have to show you. Oh, one other thing I was going to tell you. These handles are interchangeable. So if I can't find this particular, I don't even know if this one's the one that came with it, but all of the handles work together. So if I reach into my drawer and I pull out the handle for the saucepan, it's going to work on here, and this one would work on the saucepan or the grill pan. It doesn't matter. So that's kind of nice. Okay, it's bubbling away over here. Let me get this out of my way. Okay, so also nice with these removable handles is that I can stack my cookware inside each other so it doesn't take up as much space in my drawers. Always like that. Okay, I'm going to move you back so you can see this pan. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that cheese smells so good. Okay, so this is our multi-pot. It's a 9-quart pot, and it comes with this collapsible strainer, which I'll show you in a second, and the lid. I'm going to actually start with the lid. So the lid can be put on in 3 different ways. I want to show you guys this. I'll tilt it down again. So if you line up the handles on the lid with the handles on the pot, what that gives you is just a little bit of a space. So that's perfect for when you're steaming things, or if you wanted to pick it up and drain it this way, you could. Okay? If you want a tighter seal, or it's not airtight, but a tighter seal, then you just turn so that the lid handles are off. Ooh, somebody's here joining me. Let me know who's there. Okay, so if you turn them sideways, then, as you can see, now you have a tight seal. Okay, third way that this goes. So imagine you're cooking something in here and you need to stir it. Okay, normally with a handle like this, where in the world are you going to put it? You lift it up, there's all this condensation here, so you've got this wet piece of lid that you need to find a place for. It actually just rests right in the handle. Whoop, live video, like that. Do you see that? I can't, I'm gonna move the camera, not the, so it just rests right on the edge, ooh, of, hope I'm not making you guys sick, of the pan like that. Okay, so then, ooh, this is burning nicely. Clearly this burner is a better burner than this one. Good to know. All right, so then, and I usually use that one. Now I know better. This also comes with the collapsible silicone colander. So how can you use this? Well, first of all, let me show you guys this way. You can use it like a boil over protector. So if you're cooking pasta or potatoes, anything that's starchy, that's where you have the worry about boiling over. If you put this on top, you're not going to have to worry about it. You can also use this as a trivet because it's silicone, so you can set any of your cookware on top of it, and when it's hot, you don't have to worry about it hurting your countertop. Then, if you extend it just part way like that, that can go down in, and now you have a steamer basket for your vegetables. You can also steam meat or seafood. You can steam eggs in that, and steaming eggs to hard boil them makes them easier to peel. Then you can push it all the way in like that for times when you're making ravioli or tortellini, and then that way once it's done, you just lift this up to drain it and serve that way. That's also nice because a lot of times with pasta you want to add some of the pasta water back into your sauce, and that way it helps the sauce stick to your pasta better, and it works better that way. Okay, so then this can also be used as a regular old colander to rinse things out. Okay, that's getting nice and burnt. Let's see what happens back there with this one. This one's getting better. I have to turn on my fan now, but trust me, I will be eating this soon. I might move that off the heat just so that it doesn't burn completely.
I'll turn the fan on.
No. Do you hear her? Mm-hmm. She always has to be in the background. So this is a 9-quart pot. Normally it's $300. All of these pieces have lifetime guarantees, but next month my hosts can actually get this piece for $120. So it'll come with the steamer basket or the collapsible colander, and the lid has a lifetime guarantee. So if you are interested in hosting a virtual party of your own, because I know most of you aren't in my area, then you can get this for $120 instead of $300. Okay, let's take a look at this and see what happened. So remember I said you could use metal in this pan? So I have no idea if it's going to come off or not. Yep. Can you guys see that? It's just coming right off. Oh my gosh. Every time I do something in this cookware, I get excited because nothing sticks. Can you guys see that? Look at that. Like, it's, now that I've loosened it, it's falling out. But do you see how there's nothing left in that pan? Seriously. This pan, I'm afraid to pick it up and move it because I think it'll fly off of the heat completely. Yeah, look at this one. This one's even. Yeah, I can't even show this to you because it's going to start sliding. Yeah, so that's it. A little bit about our cookware. If you are interested in more, ask me questions below. I'd love to help you. And I look forward to talking with you guys again soon. Have a great night. Bye.